I said it in my preview yesterday, but what a fucking weekend this was. I think there was 35 goals, 3 games with 6 goals or more, and 1 fucked up picture. Welcome to Matchday 26, the review. Let's get started. Friday's probably the best place to start with Hertha vs Hoffenheim. Wagner thought WrestleMania had started early with that finger. I still don't know how he carried on playing after it. I would have been straight down the tunnel. It finished 3-1 to Hoffenheim, but it was quite even until Mittelstadt got sent off and Hoffenheim just had shot after shot, having 28 in total but only 8 on target. This basically killed Hertha's chance of ever getting Champions League football this season. Augsburg are just simply shambolic. They just look like a team that are gonna get relegated this season, especially with that performance against Bayern. It finished 6-0. Lewandowski was just simply unstoppable in this game. He was actually involved in 5 of the 6 goals with a hat-trick and 2 assists. I suppose it's a good warm-up game for Madrid, but seriously, I think they must have other games in training sometimes. On to the next biggest victory now, which was the obvious one before the weekend even started. It was Leipzig vs Darmstadt. It finished 4-0 and it was the usual suspects with the goals, with the likes of Forsberg and Keita scoring. I'm not sure where Wagner was though. I'm assuming he's picked up a knock, but clearly he wasn't needed in this game against Darmstadt. The second to last afternoon game wasn't the most convincing, but it was arguably the most important since Hamburg beat Cologne 2-1. It looks like they should be able to secure safety now. Maybe another 5 points should do it, and especially with the form of the teams behind them, with the likes of Mainz and Augsburg, who are just dreadful right now, I think they should be able to be safe. The final afternoon game was the derby, Schalke and Dortmund. Obviously, this was kind of a letdown though when you compare it to other games over the entire weekend, since it only finished 1-1. For me, I wasn't as excited for it beforehand because neither of them are really playing for anything in the league, so it didn't have that extra something apart from bragging rights. There was only 3 cards in the whole game and 2 of them were in the 90th minute, so it just doesn't feel like a proper derby this time. The last game on Saturday was Frankfurt again. Obviously they should not be allowed to have that late kick-off on Saturday because they seem to be the games that I mainly watch, and it is so annoying. They've wasted 180 minutes of my life now over the past 2 weeks. Sommer kept Gladbach in it at times, especially with the penalty save. I suppose it was a bit more entertaining than last week, especially since it did have a red card as well. Ingolstadt actually began their great recovery against Mainz. I've been looking through their fixture list, and after this 2-1 win, they have a serious chance of actually staying up, but they need to beat Augsburg this week, and then they've got Darmstadt at home, which is pretty much a guaranteed 3 points. So if a couple of results go their way, they could be 1 point off the playoffs with around 6 games to go, I think it is. On to the final game of the weekend now, and what a way to end it. Of course, I'm talking about Leverkusen vs Wolfsburg. The game simply never disappoints, and I think this will be the Christmas Day fixture once again on the Bundesliga YouTube channel. But it looked like they were just cruising to a victory when they were 2-0 up in the 80th minute, but they forgot Wolfsburg have the best striker in the world. Mario Gomez scored Wolfsburg's quickest ever hat-trick in the Bundesliga to make it 3-2, but in the 87th minute, it wasn't over as Havertz should have been doing exams, but instead he was equalising in the 89th minute. What a fucking game. Thanks for watching this review of Matchday 26. Which was your favourite game of the weekend? There's plenty to choose from. Obviously I'm going to go with Leverkusen Wolfsburg. The preview for Matchday 28 should be out tomorrow, and then the review for Matchday 27 should be out on Friday, so keep an eye out for that, and then I'll probably go back to club profiles for a bit after that.